Hey guys, what's up? It's Perucho, and welcome to another episode of Percast, episode 2. And our guest today is the great Wahahas. Say hello.
Hello, what is up?
This is one of my friends that I met in college, which I would say she's my closest female friend from college because I think aside from another person, I talk to her the most. Would you say so, Melissa?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Or at
We're,
least that's what I'm assuming, so.
I mean, we're kind of like it's like that SpongeBob scene where Squidward's like we're no, Sponge is like we're brothers, but only
But
closer.
closer. Oh my god.
If you think about it, like during the third year of my college, when I was dorming, we would like hang out a lot since I would be in the dorm, and you spend like what from 10 in the morning to like almost 8 at night on campus.
Yes, sir. I was a slave to the basement of Catagraphica,
Oh my
the
god.
graphic design print shop.
Oh my
Like there
god.
like honestly, if you just wanted to find me from like the hours of 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., I was always there. There is no escape. Even my lunch comes to the basement.
Oh my god. I remember I would bring you food sometimes, 'cause I'm like, hey, you want some food? And you're like, yes, please. I can't leave.
Literally say I can't leave. They have me in shackles, please, please.
And plus, like your breaks were only like an hour, I think, right?
Yeah. Even with those hour breaks, it'd mostly be used for schoolwork.
Yeah, because I remember sometimes you'd be stressed because you have stuff to do and such. And then sometimes those orders in Catagraphica would be like, "Zzz."
Yep.
All right. Now that we kind of introduced you, let's, well, as I said before, we met on college. I think what, sophomore year? Right?
I believe so. Wasn't it my sophomore year?
Oh yeah, that's right, guys. So she's a year behind me. If I'm correct, yeah, it was my sophomore, but technically it was your freshman year, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Haha. You're gonna have to deal another year of college. You sound
Yay.
so happy about that.
Ecstatic.
Great enthusiasm. Now we should talk about like how we met and how coincidental that was.
So it was a nice Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. at a Professor Toyton's intro to game design class.
Hmm.
And I believe he partnered both of us up and we're just asking each other questions. I forgot why. Maybe I was instigating, maybe, I don't know. But I was wearing a sweater and
Yup.
it had the Performing Arts Academy logo from Memorial. And you seem to recognize that.
Yeah, because
And
when I saw it, I'm like, I went to that high school. No way did she go. She probably just bought it off of somebody and just wearing it, supporting their high school.
yeah, supporting our high school. So I forgot how that conversation started, but I remember going, yeah, I'm from West New York, it's west of New York. And he was just like, yeah, I'm from there too. And I'm like, Nani?
Yeah, guys, when she said she was from Western, that blew my mind. I'm like, no freaking way. No, 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 no. And funny enough, when we were talking more and more, and then I think we talked about where we lived, and guys, we literally live almost like a block away from each other.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, we were both in high school like at the same time. We kind of knew I kind of knew his friends because I was always involved with like the older upperclassmen. I don't know why, but that's just how it was. And I knew like some of his friends, but like I never heard his name come up like anywhere. Like I've never encountered him, never ran into him. I don't remember seeing him in my walks to school because I'm assuming we took like the same path.
You must have come across each other once,
Maybe, but like
but I'm pretty sure since the day I met you, never have I seen you in my life before.
yeah, I've never seen you and you're like and the friends that you have, like I know them. Like I
Hmm.
remember them. I've spoken to them. So the fact that I haven't seen you at all is just I don't know how that didn't happen. I just small world.
I'm surprised. I haven't heard your name either too, because like you said, you knew some of the friends I knew in high school, and I'm like, oh, you know this person? And then she would be like, yeah, I know this person. I'm like, dude, holy hell. Yeah, we almost basically knew the same amount of people.
Yep. I just like to this day it's just like damn, like now that we know each other, I just keep running into you in Burger Line. So now we just walk and I'm like, oh look, you're here. What is up? And like you're either like shopping with your mom or like, just going doing your daily errands. But like now I just run into you.
Yeah, like ever since we met each other, we finally started crossing each other's paths. We're like, wow, now we know we exist. Now we know, now we know how our face looks like.
Yup. And like it's just I don't know, it's a funny story because it's just like the way we just figured it out, you're just like, yeah, wait, I'm from West New York. And I'm like, wait, like West New York? Like New Jersey? Like, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, wait. And then I look at Professor Toynton and I'm like, did you set this up? Did you know this?
Did he
And
say
he's like,
yeah?
yeah. He's like, yes, I knew this. And I'm like, Professor?
Freaking Toyin when he set us up, and then when you said we're from West New York, guys in our college, or I don't know, I'm pretty sure they do this around New Jersey. When we say we're from West New York, people think we're from New York somehow, but we're like, no, the city is called West New York.
Yes,
It's
because
not.
we're west
Yes,
of New York.
exactly. That's what I tell them too. But it still happens every once in a while, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
yes, I'm from New York.
Yeah, sometimes you just get tired of just like repeating yourself and they'll, just be like, oh, so you're from New York? And I'm like, might as well be. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. You'll eventually find out.
And also the fact since I noticed that you're like it was a jacket, right? How I noticed you're from Memorial, the Performing Arts
Yeah.
Academy.
Yes, sir.
You enjoy dancing a lot, right?
Yes, sir. I love my ballet, jazz. We did an African piece
Mm-hmm.
for what was theatrical African ballet, contemporary. We did a lot of that, which was really fun. Yeah, I met a lot of people there, some who were new to dance and some who were like very experienced, 12 plus years. So it
Oh,
was it was a nice melting pot of just performing arts people, whether it came from singing, dancing, acting, costumes.
I see, I see. I remember when I usually take walks too from wherever I'm at to home, there's like this little academy, guys, where she lives. And I always just see, I'm like, I don't see anybody in there. And then when we were hanging out one day, I'm like, did you ever go in there since you enjoy dancing? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I went there for 1 year. I believe it was my sophomore year. And then it just got too expensive. So I just dropped. And then eventually my English teacher from high school, she worked as a belly dancing teacher at this dance studio in Bayonne. And they were taking adult classes. Like there was adult classes for all kinds of dance. So instead of just going to the other dance studio where you have to be a child to, go in, like you have to be under the age of 18, it's one of those
uh,
competitive dance studios. And competition is not really my thing.
hmm
So instead, I decided to go to the other dance studio. I took master classes, also took
Jesus.
belly dancing, very fun. And I'm still going there today. Well, not right now, obviously, but
Because of what's going on right now, obviously.
yes, sir, Miss Rona. Um,
You mean the Llorona?
yeah, man, La Llorona.
You still do dancing till this day, right? Like when you get
Yeah.
the chance.
Funny enough, I go to two dance studios. So the one in Bayonne, when the school is closed, we're on break, but when we're in school, I work at a dance studio in
Jeez.
Bloomfield.
hmm
Yeah, and since I'm a receptionist there, they allow me to take free classes. So usually every Saturday I'll take ballet and like 30 minutes of point since, I'm trying to get back into the gist of things
The routine.
since yeah, since college really ruined that for me.
Yeah, because I'm guessing you could get kind of busy on college.
Yeah, and I mean, in terms of dance, I used to dance every day, like every day for 2 to 3 hours, and then instead of dancing every day, taking technique classes, that went down to once a week, and then I
Jesus.
stopped working out, stretching, and my flexibility just got worse, and my technique, I was forgetting technique. So
Technique.
yeah, yeah, technique.
Oh my God, guys, when she does this thing with her feet, like I think it's for ballerinas, right? Where they like stand on their toes or not on their toes, but crap, where like they bend their toes and they just hold that position. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
man,
about?
it's relaxing.
Ow, oh God, all I can hear is just my toes cracking. I'm like, I.
I mean, you
Yeah.
get used to it. It's not painful because my feet are now kind of in that shape now. So
Mm.
it's like kind of like the knuckles of the feet. Like I'm able to just stay there for a long periods of time. Is it healthy? Probably not. But it but it gives you a nice stretch.
And you walk like that too sometimes. I'm like, why are you doing that? Ah, get away from
Yeah.
me.
Come on. Can't
Yeah,
be
guys.
afraid of a little feet.
Yeah, guys. When she since I dorm, we would hang out, and then in the suite she would just walk around like that sometimes. Like, why? Don't do that.
It's just fun. It's funny seeing other people's reactions.
Yeah, 'cause like Jesus Christ, poor toes.
Look, man, they've gone through like 8 years of just, point, no sickling, keep keep everything high and mighty.
You had like
So,
a sorry, you had like a strict teacher, right?
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. When so before guys, before I dormed actually, I was a commuter for the first 2 years, and since I met her during my sophomore year, she was so kind and generous enough to drive me back home since we live in the same city. And then I remember we would just have talk stories or just talk about ourselves during the drive home. And then I remember you were telling me how you had a strict teacher for dancing, right?
Yeah, that was at the old dance studio.
Mm.
The one near my house where they'd be very strict,
Ah,
specifically with ballet, which isn't a bad thing because it is a technical style of dance. So, it's not, if you do it wrong, then that could potentially, be harmful to the body. Like if you're
ow.
sickling or if you're not using the right muscles, eventually it's going to catch up to you. So, you know, strictness in ballet, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But sometimes, teachers can get too strict or they can start taking very bad measures that can be very traumatizing to
Oh
the
my
feet
God.
or to your hamstrings. Like back then when teachers would like step on your like feet when you're
I,
pointing in
Jesus
order for the
Christ.
toes to reach the ground and like
Ow.
have that arch. Or when you're like doing the splits and like the teachers will like try and push you down, force the split,
Oh my
potentially,
God.
yeah, ripping the hammies. It's a lot.
Jeez, I was gonna say, isn't that bad if you force them to like do the split? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
but the dancer life, that's what people want.
Holy hell.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully it's not like that whole thing, it's not used as much now because people now know that it's very harmful to the body and you just, as long as you're doing it every day for like 10-30 minutes,
You'll get
just
there?
slowly, yeah, you'll eventually get there.
Mm. Now I'm debating if I should do that so I could just do a split and be like, ha, I could do it.
I mean, you can.
Remember my sweet mate that he tried to do a split?
Oh my God. It was right during final season 2. He cheesed me too. Like
He,
there was this trend going on where like people will
oh,
grab
when they
like
throw the cheese.
yes, they throw the cheese at you. So I'm here like just relaxing, sitting, and your actual roommate,
Mm-hmm.
he knew about this and he was just like, all right, so we're gonna do this. And your sweet mate's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. So he had the camera
Uh-huh.
and in the video you just see him like opening up the fucking cheese and your roommate's like striking a conversation with me, trying to distract me, and then, because he's a baseball player and knows how to aim, he aimed like he aimed to my leg because that was the closest thing. And
Mm-hmm.
we weren't that close where he'll just like cheese my face. So yeah, he threw it at me and I looked at it and I was like, did I just get fucking cheesed? And they just started dying. I'm like, you dickheads. And literally like 5 minutes after that, I did the splits because they were just like, you can do the splits. I was like, yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna try. And I was like, all right, go ahead. And he pulled his hamstrings. So an eye for an eye.
That was a big rip for him.
Big rip for the both of us.
All right. How's college going for you so far? Well,
Um,
before this whole thing happened.
tiring. I mean, I had to go through like a series of changing majors to find out what I like.
Uh,
Because funny enough, my freshman year, I was a game design major. And
oh, really?
haha, yeah, that's how I met you. Because we were in the intro to game design class.
I thought you were always so guys, when we had the class, I think you were a double major during that time, right? Or no?
Yeah, I was animation and game design.
Oh, you were animation. I thought you were graphics design and then game design.
No, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, I was animation and game design. But then I mean, I love drawing, don't get me wrong, but
Hmm.
animation is just not for me. I was not enjoying it. I learned to appreciate the art. Like there's a difference between appreciating it and then wanting to do it. And I got them both mixed up and realized animation was not for me, but I do appreciate the art of it.
Hmm.
Um, Game design was not how I envisioned it. I envisioned game design as in like game design, like designing like concept art, character design, that kind of stuff.
Ah.
But it was not that. And don't get me wrong, I do love coding. Like I love web design,
Hmm.
but it's just it was not for me. So
Yeah,
yeah, eventually I switched to graphic design and I'm loving it a lot more. I'm enjoying it.
which is good.
I work Yeah, it's really good because like now I'm not like upset all the time,
Hmm.
you know.
Oh my God.
So like I'm not even like joking. Like when I was a game design major, my sophomore year, I was like miserable, like 24/7. I was like, I don't want to do this shit. Like I just want to go home. I want to sleep. I don't want to
Hmm.
do this. And I switched my major and like now I look forward to coming to school, hanging out with my professors who are like really talented and amazing. They're funny. I love them to death and I love what I do. I love my work.
Yeah, quick advice, guys. When you go to college, try to make an attempt to know what you want to do before going to
Yeah.
college.
Yeah, I mean, graphic design was one of the options I've had for me, but I loved art. I knew I wanted to do something with art. So
Ah, okay.
yeah, and the thing with me is that I'm taking my time with school. I'm not trying to rush 4 years because if I were to rush, then I wouldn't focus enough in my studies.
Hmm.
So, if you have to change majors like 10 times, then do it. If that means you're going to find something that you love and appreciate.
Yeah, exactly. Because you'd rather do something that you like instead of, being miserable and sad
Oh,
and
I know
hating your
that feeling.
classes.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
We also took another class aside from game design. Remember, it was I think it was game methodology, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, why that?
That is the class that made me realize game design was not for me.
Ah,
Yeah, I was so miserable in that class. It had nothing to do with the professor either. The professor was amazing. It
hmm,
was just the
the work.
more I learned, yeah, the work.
Hmm.
Not that
Yeah.
it was a lot, but it's just I was not happy with it. It was very half-assed.
Look, dude, guys, she made this cute game. I think it was making pie, and I'm like, dude, this looks pretty damn nice. It looks better than my game.
No, it did not. Look, like I said, like with game design, I thought, design. So I put more effort into making it look nice than have it function well.
Hmm.
So, I mean, there is that. So I will admit it was a very cute game.
Cutting pie,
Inspired, yeah, man, inspired by Cooking Mama.
which there's actually a release of Cooking Mama, but then they took it out of the Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I don't think we we can say why.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
But
Nintendo, please don't come for us.
but I think I heard it was not that good. Like nothing re-innovating the franchise or something like that.
Damn.
Which, to be honest, I like Cooking Mom, even though I never played it. But I remember there was like this website where it was like a twisted version of Cooking Mama.
Oh my god, the PETA version?
That's what it's called. I never knew what the name of the game was called.
Yeah, I believe it was PETA. They made a Cooking Mama game, but instead of like actually making food, it was mm, like cutting up animals and like plucking their fur. It was very gruesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah. And it was like they were basically like, yeah, this is what they do to your food. Ha ha ha. Go vegan.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was PETA.
I did not know that. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I remember it was very gruesome. Like, holy hell. And then when I met the real Cooking Mom, I'm like, oh, okay, it's not what I thought it was.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's not like gruesome and bloody. Wow. People are nice.
It's very cute and such.
Yeah, but when Cooking Mama like gets mad at you, it makes you feel sad.
Yeah, because if you're like one of the ways I think it's to do incorrect is like doing the wrong measurements or something like that, or cooking at the wrong temperature.
Yeah, and then she'll get mad at you and have like little flames in her eyes, and then
Yeah.
the game makes you feel bad about yourself.
It's not as like it's bad enough like if someone tells you your cooking is bad. A video game tells you your cooking's bad or you're cooking bad.
Exactly. Exactly.
It just hurts you more in the guts.
Yeah, it's like accidentally, like kicking your dog, and then you're just like,
Oh my
no!
God.
Like that's that feeling. I mean, I don't have any pets, so I wouldn't know the feeling, but I feel like it's something like that.
Oh my God. We need a pet.
Sure do.
We're both animal lovers.
Yes, so when I get my first apartment, the first thing I'm gonna do, well, I had a plan, you see. I was gonna buy plants. And
Hmm.
then if I've decided, like, if I can take care of plants and make sure they don't die for at least a year,
Oh my God.
I can take care of a pet, because, like, I feel like plants are very high maintenance, depending on the plant you get. But,
Yeah.
you know, if dogs are high maintenance, plants are high maintenance, if I can handle that responsibility, then screw it.
I mean,
Get a dog.
wouldn't there like be more responsibilities with a dog? Because like the plant, you just gotta leave it in one spot, or not leave it in one spot per se, but like make sure it gets its sunshine and such. Make it sure it has water. While a dog, you gotta make sure it's okay. You gotta take it out. You gotta play with it, make sure it's not depressed. Hopefully, it's not
Yeah.
depressed.
But, like, at least, like, with the plant, depending, again, on the plant you get, like, if you get a
Hmm.
bonsai, bonsai trees are very high maintenance. Like, you have to, like,
Ah,
constantly cut the branch, leave it at a certain temperature, give it, like, a certain amount of water, that kind of high maintenance. It's like,
okay.
it kind of teaches you responsibility and, like, routine in a
Hmm.
way. Instead of me just getting a dog and then later on going, I wasn't cut out for this, and then just, you know, gives away the dog to someone else. I'm not trying to be that kind of
I
person.
can't believe some people can do that. That would hurt my feelings a lot. Like giving away the dog,
Exactly.
and you're like, damn, I messed up.
Exactly. That's like what I'm trying to avoid. I can't deal with that. Like I'd cry. I'd hate myself.
Yeah, same here. But all right, quick question: are you gonna name the plant?
Hell yeah.
What are you gonna name it?
I don't know. If it's a bonsai tree, I'd probably name it Iro, probably.
Iroh.
Yeah, man. Iro.
I was gonna say there's like this Pokemon. I forgot what's it called. Crap. It's something with bonds, I think. Eh,
Oh,
whatever. But yeah, I thought you were gonna name it something like I thought you were gonna name it the Pokemon. To be honest.
oh, Chikorita. Chikorita.
And you're gonna be like, "What's up, chick?"
Yeah, man. What's up, Chica? Chica guards my car too, man.
Another thing to talk about, gosh, she's actually an esports player.
Wow.
Hmm.
Crazy.
You play League, right?
Yeah, man. I'm a toxic league player. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
She's been practicing a lot lately too. She's trying to be professional. She's trying to get sponsors.
Sponsored by G Fuel? Question mark. You use code smolmeli for 15% off your first order.
Did they
By the
have
way, this
a?
is also sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my God. I hate you. I hate you so much.
Oh. this is not actually sponsored by Shadow Legends. I gotta put a disclaimer.
I'll I'll probably figure out if I'll like edit it something in there with like the Rage Shadow Legends clip.
Oh no!
Just to mess around with people.
Oh,
But yeah,
what
guys, what's funny is she made a recent tweet that she's been neglecting Animal Crossing New Horizons for League, and she's like, "What's wrong with me?"
exactly? Like, dude, I love Animal Crossing so much. Like, I finally have a 5-star island. Everyone's happy. I don't exactly have the villagers I want. So if anyone has meringue, please let me know. I am smolmeli. Oh shit, wait, that's my league name. Wait, unless that's how you want to contact me, it's like through league, then sure. Um, theGreatWahahas, there you go. Just send me your dodo code and I'll come by and take meringue from your hands. But yeah,
What was I say? But I mean, at least that shows that you're like dedicated to like improve your gameplay. Wouldn't you say so?
yeah, yeah, because like I've been playing League since like season one, like since it came out, since I was like what,
Oh,
like
holy
12,
hell, really?
13. Yeah, I've been playing League since I was 12-ish, 13-ish, so maybe like season 3, season 2. But
Dude.
I stopped when I got to high school because,
Mm.
my parents, Hispanic parents were like, no, college, college. So I didn't, eventually I stopped playing League and, I had to get good grades to get into a nice school.
Mm-hmm.
How well that turned out.
Oh my God.
I mean, Bloomfield College is a great school. It's my kind of school. It's very small, and I hate
And
very large areas with a lot of people.
yeah,
So
it's very chill too.
yeah, it's very chill. Personally, I love it. It's my kind of environment. But
Yeah.
anyways, I never really enjoyed ranked just because of how toxic it was. Like the more you played League, the more you realize like, oh my God, I can't handle these people. They're so annoying. And you know, the
Would you say it's mostly to that people don't know what they're doing?
no. So what happens is that a lot of high tiered players, like high elo,
Mm-hmm.
um, they like to troll. So what they'll do is that they'll create like Smurf accounts and they'll go on ranked again and
Oh.
purposely mess up the game. Like they'll intentionally feed. I actually encountered that with the enemy team. Like they had a bot lane Poppy, which first of all, no. Like, okay, to give context, Poppy is not a bot laner. Poppy is not an AD carry, maybe a support, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I've only encountered that twice, but Poppy is like mainly either a jungler or a top laner. So bot lane Poppy, we already knew. Either, a very weird support or a troll. And Lord and behold, it was a troll because within the next 3 minutes of the game,
Mm-hmm.
she just kept running into turrets, purposely giving our team the kills. And it was the saddest game. Like I was duoing with my friend Hector and we were just like, can we just win this already? This doesn't feel right. This win doesn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
just just let's get it over with. This isn't right.
I'm not gonna lie, it hurts my soul a little bit because like I play fighting games, and we have our own terminology and such. And then when I hear you talk about League and then like how you talk to your coach, shout out to Shekin Soup and your teammates, I'm like, damn, I really wish I knew these call outs, these plays and such. Cause like sometimes when you be talking, I'm like, damn, I'm so lost. I don't know what's going on.
And it'd be like that. And like, when I first started esports, Coach Shekin, he was a student before
Hmm.
he became a coach. So, and he was also a CAT student, which is the same department that graphic design was in. So I knew who he was, but I didn't really know who he was
Mm,
until esports. And he's a very nice guy, but when it comes to like, you know,
actual
league,
games.
yes. Like he will step his foot down and like
Be
let us know what
serious.
to do. Yeah. I've actually been spectating a lot of his games
Hmm.
because as of recently, I'm an AD carry for the Bloomfield esports team.
Ah.
And he's been playing AD carry. So I've been just seeing how he plays in order to kind of try it out for myself, see how that works. And, I'm trying to make the esports team look good for my coach. So, I'm just trying to get better and like raise my rank since I'm in bronze one. I'm
Even though I never told
I'm
you
getting
this,
there.
even though I never told you this, but like I like seeing you like, spectating the coach and like watching his gameplay and such and then figuring out what you should do and what you could implement in your gameplay because like I said before, you're trying to improve, right? You're trying to be better for your team.
Yeah, and like, you know, um it was our first season, and the thing is, I'm in Team B and Team A did get wins, but Team B did not. We didn't get wins and like none at all. And it was because we had so much trouble, with communication and then
Hmm.
trying to understand each other. But I know that's definitely going to change this year because we've definitely gotten closer. We've understood each other. We've played with each other. We know what our pros and cons are. And yeah, we're just trying to get used to each other. So when the time comes and the season comes back up again, we'll be better than we were last year.
Yeah, guys, oh my God. I remember she had a game in the morning and then I'm like, all right, just let me know when you're done with your game and we could just meet up again. Gosh, she was pissed. She like put her foot down and because like she was saying before, they just had miscommunication and such, right?
Yeah, and it was such a reoccurring problem. Like we were fixing things one at a time. Like Team A, they were doing so good about it, and that was simply because they all got along. They were all talking before the game, after the game. They were already familiar with the game. For Team B, we had a new player who was not as familiar with the game, but he was learning really quick, like trying to learn the game as well as trying to play competitively. Things happened there, and especially since he didn't really know his role then. Like he was put as, I believe, a mid laner, but he was
Uh,
playing a lot of support, but we already had another support, so as a new player, it was good for him to try mid lane,
yeah.
see if he liked it, and now, he has more options there for him.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. At least like you were telling me or like you were saying before, at least you guys are improving for this season or this upcoming season. Do you know when you guys gonna have a game soon or no?
I know we usually have scrimmages fall semester, and then the real season begins spring semester.
Uh, I can't. Now since I finally graduated, I can see your games now.
You can.
Yes, I can.
It's okay. I'll be selling fan merch.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. I'll tell Coach Check-in, just on the Bloomfield Esports website, just have T-shirts with like different usernames on it.
Yo, please, 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 I beg you, if you ever like go get up there, just do like the cross arms and just turn around. Please do
No, no,
that. Come on, dude.
no. See, the most you'll get is a picture of me and my stats. That's it. No
Oh,
GIF of me turning my head back with the crossed arms. No.
can I get at least a picture of just you making a V shape with your hand and you just put it in your chin?
Stop! Oh god,
I bet I'm making you
cringe.
cringe.
Oh my god, it hurts.
Who knows, man?
I'm
Maybe
telling
you might
coach.
have to do that. You never know.
No, as soon as we finish this, I'm gonna just go to coach and just say, just tell him, please don't make us do this. Please don't. Please, if you love your players, coach, please.
What if the whole team's out for? Like, yo, come on, Melissa.
No, not like this.
Oh my
Like
God.
I see the League of Legends doing that, for it, the esports championships or whatever,
Hmm.
and I just see and I'm like, oh, oh, it hurts.
Those kind of things make me laugh, man. Oh my God. And I like annoying Melissa or making her cringe because it just makes me laugh her reactions.
Oh my god. Remember that time where was it like right after you had like a leg cramp? I started getting a cramp
Oh my god.
and then one of our friends like banged his head so hard onto the bed I was laying at that I jumped off,
Yeah,
landed
like
into a hole like in between the bed and the wall and like I was still having a leg cramp so I was just like, I'm
you
just
were
stay here.
stuck.
Yeah, I was stuck. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna just stay here.
yeah, guys. When I during my last year, there was like a little wall between where my bed is at, and then there was like a little gap there, and it's so as she was saying, it's like a hole. And then at that moment, she was having a cramp, and then don't know why my friend or my roommate technically, he slammed his head on the bed where she was relaxing and or trying to at least get back to normal, and then oh we know she's stuck in the hole, one leg there, and then one leg's on the bed.
Yeah, and at that point I was just like, I'm here now. Do I want to get out? Probably not. Do I just stay here until the end of time?
Am I gonna
Probably.
die?
Yep. This is where my life stops.
And guys, I remember I offered her, I'm like, you want me to help you guys? She's like, no, leave me alone, please.
I was like, this is something I must do on my own.
All right, let's go on to the next topic we have here, and it's your passion for anime.
Well, don't say it like that.
Well,
Passion for anime.
would you say you love anime? Don't get me wrong, I love anime too, but I haven't watched a lot.
I mean, I haven't watched a lot either, if you think about it. I just went on a binge. That's all.
That is during summer, right? Last year, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, because like funny enough, like I was going through like a really, really tough breakup and I'm just there in my bed just going just and
Trying to be strong.
yes, sir. And before our relationship ended, we were watching Naruto together, like the original Naruto.
Oh, really?
Okay, that doesn't sound right. The Naruto before Naruto Shippuden. There you go.
Uh,
So yeah, we stopped like he broke up with me like around like episode 30.
mhm.
So I was just like, I was still interested in Naruto. Let me continue watching this, and then I ended up finishing the entire Naruto series, including Boruto, within
Holy.
like a month and a half. Like I did not sleep. Like I was continuously watching Naruto, including the fillers. So that's like what 500 episodes of Shippuden. I believe it was
Jesus.
like 100 episodes of Boruto and like 300 episodes of Naruto.
Dude,
Mm,
holy hell.
yeah,
How?
yeah, it was a beast.
Jesus. Yeah, you are. Like, that's a lot of anime to watch in freaking a month.
Yeah, man, look, man, it helped with the heartbreak. And then before you know it, I was just like, all right, damn, now I'm sad again. All right, what are we gonna do? And then my friend was like, you know what you should watch? Bleach. And I was like, all right.
Oh no.
And I didn't know what the big three was. I didn't know what it was, but
hmm
apparently Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach were
Yep.
the big top three. Right.
hmm
So I saw Bleach. Bleach is my favorite show ever. Love it. Is it bad? Not necessarily. It's okay. It's an okay show, but I love it. I
That's
love the fights and everything.
that's her
You
favorite
know,
anime.
big facts. And yeah, I finished Bleach within like a few weeks. Then from then on, it was Your Lie in April. God damn
Oh
it.
my God.
That was painful. Oh, I took a break for like a week after watching that show. And then came Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
That's
Oh
your
my
second favorite right there,
god.
right?
Yes, sir. I love Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
I still haven't continued after episode 3.
You should, because we made a deal. Remember
I
our
know.
deal?
I gotta fulfill my. I will do it. Believe me on
Look,
that. I will do it.
I had a visual communications class and they ruined JoJo for me. Like I've never heard of it, never seen the
Oh.
show, and they spoiled like part 1 through 6 for me. Like
Mm.
they just kept making slideshows and like presentations all about JoJo. So I knew about this show, but I was tired of it. So the deal we made was that if I watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with him, he has to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I paid my end of the deal. Now
She
it's your
she did.
turn.
Yeah, she did. She did. I am gonna keep my word. I just don't know when, but uh, I will do. I will do it.
Yeah, but recently I just finished Love is War. Well, I caught up with Love is War.
I
I
heard
saw
it's
Death
great.
Parade. Oh, Love is War is great. Highly recommend it.
Mm,
Death Parade 2, love that show. Has a very clickbait opening. Like I
mhm.
saw the opening, I was like, "Oh, this slaps. Oh, this is cute. Like they run a bar. Oh, was I wrong? Ha ha." Very wrong. The
Oh, I
show
think
is
I know what you're
very
talking about. I think you showed me that when we were hanging out one day, and you're like, "You sure? You see this intro? It's not what it is."
yeah. Yeah, I was like, Yeah, see this? This is how they get you." And then you actually watch the show and you're just like, oh, this is sad." Oh, and me and my friends, like we're on Discord every day and we're having One Piece night.
hmm
So usually around 10 o'clock is when we start watching One Piece. And right now we're at the Water 7 arc. Now, I heard this is like one of the best, but also one of the tear-jerking arcs. Um,
Oh
yeah, so it's like I believe we're learning about Nico Robin's backstory, which is like apparently like really like will make you bawl your eyes out. So I'm ready
my
for that.
God.
Yeah, Antoine told me. He was just like, by the way it looks, you better get some tissues.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
it's just like, oh, okay then. I guess this is
This is gonna
what.
happen.
Yep.
Oh my, I really want you to watch this one show, but I can't even tell you to watch one show since I have to finish my part of the deal.
Haha.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you know what anime I always tell you to watch.
Violet Evergreen. Is it that one?
No, it's Violet Evergarden.
Violet Evergarden. There you go. I see it on Netflix. It's there. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll watch it eventually because um
Nah, hold up. As a punishment, I have to watch Full Metal Alchemist for you to watch that.
and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood isn't even that long. It's like what, 67 episodes? You'll like if you watch like 3 episodes. Well, if you want to binge watch it, it'll take you 3 days.
I see. I might do that because I remember, guys, when we did the deal for JoJo and Full Metal Alchemist. Mind you, I stopped because I think I was just busy with college and other stuff. But I was interested in the show actually. The first episode was like, all right, it was okay, and then second one, I'm like, oh, all right, and then third one was like, oh, I'm kind of into this now. I'm like, all right, I can't wait. I can't wait to continue on with the series, and then no, I never continued it.
Yep.
And this girl is just like, shake my head.
Big facts. We made a deal. A deal.
I know. All right, all right, all right. Okay. What's today's date? As of recording, we're on June 11th. Hmm.
Thanks for telling me. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to like dates anymore.
Jesus. So the days are just passing by for you?
Yeah, man.
You don't even know what date it is?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I haven't been outside in like 2.5 months.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I mean, can you blame me?
I guess not. But yeah, maybe I might binge watch it next week. Maybe.
Good.
That was a low good. Sound like you want to murder me.
Look, I've been waiting, all right? And
All
the
right.
fact that you love the opening, but you still haven't watched
Oh
it.
my God, the guys, the OP for this anime is so fire, and I listen to it because of this girl. She freaking puts it on when she goes on Jirais. I'm like, oh, it's this. This is a song.
Yes, sir. That's what you get for getting dun 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 stuck in my head.
Look, man, that's not my fault. I just be playing video games in my dorm when I'm having a little free time, and then you just come on the right spot.
It's like I hear that song every time I go into your dorm.
We might have to watch Dragon Ball. Maybe. All right,
I don't know about that one.
come on, man.
I'll think about it.
Unless we switch favorite series
I'll think about it.
later down the line. I don't know if that's anytime soon because, like I said, I gotta finish Full Metal, and then from
Yeah,
there, I guess I might try to watch Love Is War.
and I also have to finish One Piece.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Because you have like hundreds more episodes to go, right?
600.
Ah, I see. Since we're at the topic of anime, I just want to mention this. So guys, she loves this little egg, would you say?
Oh, oh, this is this is where you expose me for my Gudetama.
No, no, no. I'm just curious. I just want to ask this. So is Gudetama like a short anime, or is it just like a
Yeah,
short film kind of thing?
it's like Love is War, where it's like an episode, but it has like three different stories to it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's on YouTube. At least that's where I see it. I see it from YouTube. But like my obsession didn't come from the show. It came from an Ipsy bag. All right.
Oh my God, guys. So one day I remember she came to my dorm and she was just singing I think the outro or the intro to the Gudetama YouTube video, and I'm like, that's so catchy. Can you please show it to me? And she's like, sure, open up your computer. I fired it up. I let her use my system. She looked it up and she found it, and then I heard the outro and I'm like, oh my God. This is gonna be in my head for the rest of my life.
You're welcome. I did
Good,
you a
tama
favor.
tama. Good, tama tama. Good,
Good.
tama.
You gotta do the little dance with it too.
Yeah, and I didn't know that's where your little dance came from. I thought you made that yourself.
No.
Oh my God. I do that every once in a while and I'm like, oh, this is Melissa's dance. I'm gonna steal that.
Yes, sir. And so it spreads.
Oh my God. All right, I think around this time we should wrap this up. Do you want to say any of your social medias in the down below for the audience to know where they could find you?
If you want to play League with me and, help me climb to gold or plat, my League username is smolmeli, SMOLMELY. I mean I. Wait, let me do that again. SMOLMELI. There you go.
Uh,
Help me
just
climb to plat.
just your league?
Yeah, man.
Damn, I was gonna say, guys, even though maybe she doesn't want to put her Twitter down below, she'd be putting some funny stuff up on Twitter.
Well, my Twitter is like locked, so that's why I didn't put it there.
Ah,
Yeah, it's locked,
well, I
to
guess you guys
avoid
are gonna
the
miss it out.
disturbances of
But
men.
that is true because uh, they're kind of crazy.
Yep.
All right, well, that's it for this episode of Percast, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.
But